If I hadn't stopped that morning to help a dying bird lying on the gravel road, I'm not sure I'd still have my son today. I was late, my boots were muddy, my hair was a mess, and the sun was already climbing high above the Oregon hills. But something about the way that little bird fluttered, barely moving, its feathers soaked and broken, made me pause, made me kneel, made me scoop it up with my bare hands. I'm a single mom. I don't have time for detours. Every minute of my day was tightly packed between two part-time jobs, one 8-year-old boy with asthma, and a whole mountain of bills I tried not to look at. But that day something pulled me off course. My name is Maggie Holt, and this is a story about how a little kindness can echo in ways you'd never imagine. It was just another morning for a single mom. I had packed Leo's inhaler, a peanut butter sandwich with the crusts cut off. He hated the crusts and a small apple that had seen better days. He sat in the backseat of our rusty Honda, swinging his legs and humming that weird tune from the cartoon he loved. To him, it was a regular Tuesday. To me, it was survival mode. Rent was due in 6 days. My second job, waitressing, the night shift, at Bucky's Diner, had just cut back my hours. Leo's school was sending reminder emails about unpaid lunch fees, and I still hadn't figured out how I'd afford his winter coat. But I kept my face calm, because when you're a single mom, panic isn't an option. You smile, you nod, and you keep driving. Until that bird. It was lying right at the curve where the road split toward the school and the gas station. At first, I thought it was trash, maybe a crumpled snack wrapper. But as I passed it, I saw it twitch. I stopped, just like that. No logic behind it. Leo peeked out the window. "What is it, Mama?" "I think it's a bird." I walked back to it. It was small black feathers, streaks of gray, a little speckled head, one wing bent awkwardly. Its eyes fluttered but didn't close. I wrapped it gently in the scarf I was wearing and brought it back to the car. "You're taking it with us?" Leo asked, surprised. "I guess I am," I said, and I honestly didn't know why. I tucked the scarf in a shoebox I found in the trunk and drove him to school with the box on my lap. At home. I laid the bird on an old towel in the laundry room. I gave it water with a spoon, crushed up some cereal crumbs, and looked up what to do with an injured bird on my cracked phone screen. I didn't even know what kind of bird it was, a starling, a thrush. It didn't matter. What mattered was, it didn't die. Not that day. Not the next. Leo named him Jack. Over the next few weeks, Jack became part of our lives. He wouldn't fly yet, but he'd hop after Leo, perch on his math books, even peck lightly at his cereal spoon in the mornings. He whistled, two soft steady chirps that filled the house like the voice of someone who never complained, only waited. "Maybe he's our pet now," Leo said one night, stroking Jack's feathers gently. I didn't know what to say. I wasn't looking for a pet. I was just a single mom doing her best. But it felt like Jack was meant to be here. It was cold that night, mid-December, one of those bone-cutting winds that makes the windows shiver. Leo had fallen asleep early, tucked under 2 blankets, Jack sleeping near his nightlight. Around midnight, I woke up to the sound of fluttering wings, then a thud. Jack was flying erratic, frantic, circling the hallway, slamming into the living room wall. I rushed out. "Jack!" He dive-bombed the front door. Then again. Something was wrong. My heart kicked in my chest. I ran to Leo's room. He was wheezing. I mean, really wheezing. Curled up, clutching his chest, eyes wide, lips pale. "Baby, oh my God, baby, oh my God, baby." I grabbed his inhaler. No use. His breathing got worse. "Jack, stay here," I shouted, scooping Leo up and bolting for the car. We lived 20 minutes from the hospital. I was halfway down County Road when I saw headlights behind me, then a horn. I pulled over, panicking, but the truck that stopped beside me wasn't the cops. It was Mr. Henry, the man who lived alone in the old farmhouse by the edge of the forest. A widower, quiet, barely spoke to anyone. He stepped out. "Maggie, you okay?" I was shaking. "It's Leo, he's not breathing." "Right, I'm trying to get to St. Luke's." He opened his truck. "Get in." my engines stronger. I didn't hesitate. I climbed in with Leo, bundled him in a blanket, and didn't even think to ask how Mr. Henry knew we needed help. Until he told me. Asterisk, I saw a bird, he said, eyes forward on the road, kept flying at my kitchen window, over and over, wouldn't stop. I blinked. A bird, he nodded, black feathers, like it was trying to say something. I knew it had to mean something. My breath caught. Jack. We arrived at the ER in time. The nurses took Leo immediately. His oxygen was low, but he was stable. I sat there, hand over my mouth, trying to calm my racing heart. That night, while Leo slept in a recovery room, the nurse brought me tea and whispered, "There's a bird outside the window. Keeps landing there, like it's watching." Asterisk, Jack stayed by that hospital window for 3 days. He didn't eat. He didn't fly away. Just perched there, quiet and still, like he was standing guard. Every nurse noticed. One of them even drew a little doodle of him and pinned it to Leo's get well card. When we came home, Jack was waiting, perched on the mailbox, as if he knew we'd made it. Asterisk, weeks passed. Jack got stronger. One day he flew, not just around the house, he flew away. I cried more than I expected, but I knew it was right. He had been with us when we needed him, and maybe we had been what he needed too. Asterisk, people in town talked. A bird warning a neighbor. A single mom and her son, rescued in the nick of time. A creature that returned again and again to a hospital window. They called it luck. Some called it a miracle. I call it grace. Because sometimes, when you give kindness to something fragile and broken, it gives you back something you didn't know you needed. It reminds you that you're not alone, even when you're just a tired, single mom trying to make it to tomorrow. Asterisk. If you ever see a bird on the side of the road, stop. You never know who you might be saving. N. If you're a single mom, like me, wondering if anyone out there sees what you do every single day, raising a child on your own, holding everything together with duct tape and love, then let this story remind you, kindness always circles back. Have you ever been helped by an animal in an unexpected way? Tell me your story in the comments. And if you believe in small acts of kindness changing lives, subscribe to Grandma's Secret for more true, heartfelt stories.